Under a pale winter sun, a snow-covered landscape unfolds. The dilapidated Pine Ridge Lodge, a lonely silhouette against the drifts. Noah Cole, a war-torn veteran, arrives. His face a canvas of weariness, etched by battles seen and unseen. Shadow, a loyal German shepherd, trots faithfully beside Noah, his breath misting in the frigid air. Noah halts, his gaze drawn to the lodge, a silent sentinel of forgotten times. A flicker of longing and pain dances in Noah's eyes, a storm of memories threatening to break. The lodge stands, dark windows like vacant eyes, watching Noah's return with cold indifference. The Pine Ridge Lodge stands silent, a cold tomb against the winter landscape. Inside, dust motes swirl in the faint light, illuminating the lodge's abandonment. Grime coats the windows, blurring the outside world, as if obscuring painful memories. Noah wanders through the deserted rooms, each step echoing in the haunting quiet. Lost in thought, the lodge's ghosts surround him, stirring echoes of laughter and sorrow. Noah enters the dimly lit office, dust motes swirling in the faint sunlight. The air is still and heavy with unspoken stories. A weathered desk sits tucked away in the corner, a silent testament to years of memories and secrets. Amidst the clutter, a letter catches his eye addressed to him, bearing his late Uncle Samuel's familiar hand. He picks it up, his fingers tracing the ink, a tangible connection to the past. As he reads, his expression softens, absorbing the heartfelt words, urging him to rebuild the lodge. Noah strains against the old bookshelf, the wood protesting with a deep groan. The bookshelf pivots, revealing a hidden room, its secrets veiled in shadow. Blueprints are strewn across a wooden table, their lines sharp in the dim light. Noah steps into the room, his shadow stretching before him, curiosity etched on his face. His eyes trace the familiar architectural details, a spark of recognition igniting within him. The title, Veterans Healing Center, leaps out, hope flickering in Noah's widening eyes. A blizzard's fury descends on Pine Ridge, the wind screaming like a banshee through the skeletal trees. Blinding snow engulfs the landscape, a canvas of white erasing all landmarks. Noah squints against the icy onslaught, his face burning with cold, a stark testament to the storm's brutality. Shadow, the husky, growls, its ears perked, sensing something sinister beneath the storm's roar. A faint cry pierces the wind's howl, a desperate plea swallowed by the storm. Noah and Shadow brave the swirling abyss, their forms fading into the heart of the raging blizzard. A desolate, snow-covered road winds through the wintry night, the faint glow of a distant lodge offering a sliver of hope. Noah and Shadow discover a stranded car, its silhouette stark against the snow. Inside the car, Grace Hill huddles, visibly shaken by the cold and isolation. Noah says, "We need to get her out of this cold." Shadow agrees. "Let's get her back to the lodge." Inside the lodge's main room, Noah tenderly places a warm blanket around Grace's shoulders. He offers her a steaming mug, the warmth radiating between them. "Here, this should help." Grace accepts the mug, her expression softening. "Thank you, Noah." She hesitates, a subtle reserve in her voice. "I appreciate it." The fire crackles, casting dancing shadows that accentuate the unspoken emotions between them. Sunlight floods the lodge kitchen, illuminating the rustic wood and gleaming copper pots hanging from the ceiling. Grace stands at the sink, her movements fluid as she washes the dishes, sunlight catching the water droplets. Noah wipes down the counter, his brow furrowed in concentration as he cleans every surface. The clinking of dishes mixes with the soft thud of the rag, a symphony of domesticity filling the air. Grace and Noah work side by side, a comfortable silence weaving between them as they restore order. A quiet camaraderie grows between them, a silent understanding blooming amidst the everyday tasks. In the heart of winter, Noah's axe bites into the wood, each swing a stark rhythm against the frozen landscape. His movements, though powerful, betray a weary stiffness, beads of sweat glistening despite the biting cold. From the sagging porch, draped with skeletal vines. Grace watches him with a gentle, knowing gaze. Her eyes reflect a silent understanding of the burden he carries, etched in every labored breath. Inside the lodge, a fire crackles, shadows dancing on the wooden walls, a haven against the howling wind. Noah and Grace are seated on a plush sofa, an unspoken understanding adding to the tranquil scene. Shadow, the dog, rests his head on Grace's lap, soothed by her gentle strokes. The wind fiercely howls outside, rattling the windows, a stark contrast to the warmth within. The firelight casts a warm glow on Noah and Grace, highlighting a shared moment of peace. Despite the storm's fury, the lodge offers a serene escape, a sanctuary of calm. Winter's grip loosens on Pine Ridge as spring breathes life back into the forest. Melting snow unveils the forest's rich tapestry. Noah, his spirit renewed, surveys the lodge with newfound resolve. He begins repairing the lodge, his movements now fluid and purposeful. Each swing of the hammer echoes with determination. The lodge slowly returns to its former glory under Noah's steady hand. Under the bright sun, Noah walks, the joyful sounds of children and birds creating a peaceful backdrop. Noah spots Hank Miller, an older man with a weathered face, sitting quietly on a park bench. Noah approaches, his voice carrying on the gentle breeze. "Hank? Hank Miller? Is that you?" Hank's eyes light up with recognition. "Noah? Samuel's boy. By God, you've grown." Under the open sky, Noah and Hank collaborate on the lodge, their movements in sync with shared purpose. Laughter echoes through Pine Ridge as stories intertwine, deepening the bond between Noah and Hank. Their camaraderie blossoms amidst the towering pines, a sanctuary forged in shared endeavor. In each other's company, Noah and Hank find solace, building not just a lodge but a lasting friendship. Under the warm lamplight, Noah, Grace, and Hank gather around the sturdy wooden table, blueprints spread before them. Noah's voice is filled with hope. "I really think we can make this place special." Grace's eyes reflect determination. "It needs to be more than just a building. It needs to be a sanctuary." Hank envisions the future, a place where they can find peace. "I can already see it." Under the bright summer sun, Pine Ridge buzzes with activity. As volunteers arrive, their energy palpable. Families unload supplies, their laughter creating an atmosphere of hope and renewal amidst the towering pines. Veterans unite, their shared history forging a bond as strong as the wood they're about to rebuild with. Each hammer swing, each shared smile, paints a vivid picture of community and collective healing. Pine Ridge transforms, reborn from ashes, as the warm sun blesses their united endeavor. Sunlight drenches the lodge garden, awakening rows of flowers and vegetable patches. Grace kneels, surrounded by children, her hands gently guiding theirs in planting seeds. Her passion for teaching shines, her patience evident in every gesture and word. Noah watches from a distance, leaning against a wooden fence, his gaze fixed on Grace. A warm smile plays on Noah's lips, his admiration for Grace unmistakable. The serene garden buzzes with life, nurtured by Grace's care and Noah's silent devotion. Sunlight sparkles on the serene lake as Noah, a weathered man, stands beside the troubled teenager, Logan Reed. Noah's patient hands guide Logan's, showing him the delicate art of casting a fishing line. The air vibrates with the sounds of nature as they continue, a symphony of birdsong and lapping water. Logan's brow furrows in concentration, the weight of his troubles momentarily forgotten in the task. Noah watches him, a glimmer of hope in his eyes as he sees Logan begin to relax. The line sings as it cuts through the air, a fragile connection forming between man, boy, and nature. Sunlight floods the workshop, illuminating the air thick with sawdust, as Hank stands ready to guide his apprentices. Hank, weathered and wise, demonstrates a precise cut, his movements a dance honed by years of dedication. The rhythmic rasp of saws fills the air, a symphony of craftsmanship echoing through the lodge workshop. Calloused hands, steady and sure, shape the wood with practiced ease, passing down a legacy of skill. Dust motes dance in the golden light, each a silent witness to the timeless art unfolding in the workshop. Inside the lodge, a therapy session unfolds, filled with unspoken tension and quiet anticipation. Shadow, a golden retriever with gentle eyes, sits patiently, a beacon of calm amidst the storm. Emily's hands tremble, a visible manifestation of the anxiety gripping her heart. Her voice wavers, each word a fragile echo in the otherwise silent room. Shadow nudges her hand with his wet nose, a silent offering of comfort and unwavering support. A simple touch, yet a profound connection, binding human and animal in a shared moment of vulnerability. Pine Ridge bursts into autumn splendor, the lodge a beacon of warmth against the colorful foliage. The air vibrates with laughter as veterans and their families converge, transforming the lodge into a vibrant hub. Banners flutter in the crisp breeze, celebrating service and resilience amidst the beauty of the season. Children play, their joyful shouts echoing through the trees, a testament to hope and new beginnings. The aroma of hearty food wafts from the lodge, promising comfort and camaraderie. A sense of unity fills the air as stories are shared, bonds are strengthened, and memories are made. Inside the warmly lit lodge, a long wooden table overflows with food, inviting and comforting. The dining room is alive, with chatter and laughter echoing warmly off the rustic log walls. A communal dinner unfolds, filled with the joyful sounds of people connecting and sharing. Amidst the lively scene, Noah surveys the room, his expression softening into a gentle smile. The warm light dances across faces, highlighting moments of shared joy and camaraderie. Noah's smile deepens, reflecting the genuine happiness he finds in this shared moment. Against the stark, snow-laden expanse of Pine Ridge, the lodge emerges, a beacon of warmth cutting through the winter's bite. Transformed into a sanctuary, its windows glow with the promise of healing and renewed hope. The snow reflects the warm light, casting long shadows that dance in the crisp, cold air. A haven amidst the wilderness, the lodge stands as a testament to resilience and the enduring power of the human spirit. In the warm glow of the bedside lamp, Noah sits on the edge of his bed, an official letter clutched tightly in his hands. His brow furrows deeper with each word, the crisp paper crinkling under the weight of his mounting concern. The rustic room, paneled in wood, offers little comfort against the storm raging outside. The wind howls relentlessly, rattling the window panes as if trying to break through Noah's resolve. His eyes shut tight, a silent struggle visible on his face as he battles with the letter's contents. The neatly made bed stands in stark contrast to the turmoil brewing within Noah. The bedside lamp casts a warm glow on Grace's face, highlighting the conflict of emotions in her eyes. In her trembling hands, she holds a letter that promises change, yet fills her with uncertainty. Her brow is furrowed, a storm of conflicting emotions swirling within her. The quaint room, adorned with memories, feels like a cage pressing in on her. Each memento whispers tales of her past, a life she's hesitant to leave behind. The letter is a beacon, yet the familiar comfort of Pine Ridge holds her captive. Sunlight glints on the lake as Noah and Grace stand by the shore, the crisp pine scent filling the air. Noah nervously kicks a stone, his anxiety evident as he faces the water's vastness. Grace hugs herself, her gaze fixed on the distant horizon, a sense of unease in her eyes. "I just don't know what I'm doing anymore," Noah confesses, his voice heavy with uncertainty. "Like we're standing on the edge," Grace adds. "And we have no idea what's on the other side." Inside the lodge, a crackling fire throws dancing shadows on rustic walls, illuminating the silent space. Noah and Grace sit in worn armchairs, a visible distance between them. Unspoken words hang heavy, filling the room with a palpable tension. The fire crackles louder, the only sound in the room, as the weight of their situation settles. The shadows deepen, mirroring the uncertainty that envelops Noah and Grace. Beneath a sky of winter steel, Noah stands resolute against the vast, snow-laden expanse of Pine Ridge. The crisp air bites, painting his cheeks crimson as he prepares to deliver words that will reshape his destiny. Turning to Hank, his eyes reflect a newfound resolve, a silent promise etched in the lines of his face. "I'm staying at Pine Ridge," Noah declares, his voice ringing with conviction against the silent, snowy backdrop. With unwavering certainty, Noah proclaims, "I've found my purpose here," the words hanging in the frozen air. Sunlight bathes Grace's room, illuminating a silent standoff between her and Noah. Grace's resolute gaze meets Noah's, her determination unwavering in the sunlit space. With a deep breath, Grace declares, "I've decided to stay, Noah." Her voice echoes softly in the room, each word carefully chosen, each syllable firm. "I can't leave this community," she continues, her eyes reflecting a newfound sense of belonging. "I've come to love it here," Grace confesses, her heart now intertwined with this place. Sunlight filters through the pines, casting dappled shadows on Noah and Grace as they tend their garden. The air is alive with the scent of fresh earth and blossoms, a symphony of spring. Their movements are a silent, coordinated dance, a testament to years of shared life. A shared glance passes between them, laden with unspoken affection and deep understanding. Gentle smiles bloom as easily as the flowers around them, reflecting their enduring bond. Their love radiates in the warmth of the spring day, as palpable as the sun's embrace. The dining room glows, filled with warmth and light as another communal dinner begins, buzzing with shared joy and overflowing gratitude. Smiling faces gather around the long table, illuminated by the lodge's inviting light. Noah and Grace exchange a look, a silent language of deep affection passing between them. Noah and Grace look at each other, their hearts full, says narrator, the scene radiating peace. Gravel crunches under Ben Walker's boots as he steps out of his car, eyes drawn to the weathered lodge nestled among towering pines. A hopeful yet hesitant expression flickers across Ben's face as he takes in the scene. Noah, a kind-faced man with a warm smile, emerges from the lodge, his arms open in welcome. "Welcome, Ben. We're glad to have you," Noah says, his voice echoing through the Pine Ridge. Sunlight bathes the lodge library as Sophie sits absorbed in a novel, her brow furrowed in concentration. Grace approaches, her smile warm and encouraging as she asks, "Sophie, what are you reading?" Sophie looks up, momentarily distracted. "Oh, hi, Grace. It's just a story about a brave knight." Grace smiles gently. "That sounds exciting. You know, Sophie, you have so many wonderful stories inside you too," Grace encourages. "Don't be afraid to share them with the world. Your voice matters." Sunlight filters through the forest canopy as shadow guides veterans through Pine Ridge, their faces reflecting quiet anticipation. The group moves slowly, their weary steps echoing through the trees. Shadow points towards a towering pine, its ancient bark a testament to enduring strength. He encourages the veterans to touch the tree, inviting them to connect with its resilience. A shared moment of silent understanding passes among them, a connection forged in nature's embrace. Sunlight floods the art room, illuminating Emily amidst a symphony of colors and canvases. With furrowed brow and focused gaze, Emily applies a vibrant blue to her painting, blending colors with newfound confidence. Noah quietly enters, drawn by the room's creative energy, and watches Emily with undisguised admiration. "That's beautiful, Emily," Noah says, his voice filled with genuine appreciation for her art. Golden light bathes Pine Ridge as American flags flutter proudly, signaling a Veterans Day celebration. Veterans gather, their faces etched with stories of service and sacrifice, beneath the vibrant banners. Laughter echoes through the crisp autumn air as families and community members unite in heartfelt appreciation. The atmosphere is filled with camaraderie as shared memories weave a tapestry of honor and respect. A day of remembrance unfolds, celebrating the courage and dedication of those who served. Warm light flickers across the lodge's rustic walls as Noah stands before a small gathering, his face sincere. Noah pauses, a gentle smile gracing his lips as he begins. I wanted to take a moment to share a little of my story. His voice is filled with gratitude. It's hard to believe how far I've come without the support of this incredible community. Noah's eyes meet those of his audience, his heart laid bare as he concludes. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Under the crisp winter sky, Pine Ridge is draped in snow, sunlight painting the landscape in hues of gold. The Lodge of Light stands nestled among the pines, its windows glowing with promise. Warm light spills from the lodge, a beacon in the stark winter scene. The golden light symbolizes hope, a place of warmth amid winter's chill. The lodge radiates healing, its light a promise of recovery and peace. Against the snowy backdrop, the Lodge of Light stands as a warm haven. Inside Noah's room, a warm glow contrasts with the snowy night visible through the window. Noah gazes out at the landscape, now a peaceful vista under a blanket of fresh snow. A serene stillness settles over him, the quiet beauty of nature reflected in his eyes. Contentment washes over Noah as he finds solace in the tranquil, snow-covered scene. Under a bright spring sky, new veterans arrive at Pine Ridge, seeking solace among the towering pines. Families step onto the grounds, their faces etched with a mix of hope and apprehension. The lodge stands as a beacon of healing, promising refuge from unseen wounds. Noah greets them with a smile, his eyes reflecting genuine warmth and understanding. A sense of community begins to bloom, nurtured by the promise of renewal and shared experiences. A warm glow from the fireplace bathes the lodge, casting shadows on the faces of Noah, Grace, and Hank. The scent of pine and wood smoke fills the air, a comforting blanket woven with laughter and shared stories. In the heart of Pine Ridge, they are a family, their bonds strengthened by love and loyalty. Each face reflects the warmth of belonging, a silent testament to the enduring spirit of their community. Beside the tranquil lake, Noah and Grace sit in silhouette as the setting sun bathes the scene in a vibrant golden hue. Shimmering hues dance on the water, mirroring the love in their eyes as they sit hand in hand. A gentle breeze whispers through the pine trees, carrying nature's serenity. Their grip is firm, a silent promise shared between two souls. The love between Noah and Grace is palpable, a bond strengthened by shared moments and quiet understanding. The lodge kitchen buzzes with anticipation, rich with the scent of spices and simmering sauces. Grace, a culinary maestro, stands at the counter. Aprons abound as residents watch her cooking demonstration. Eyes follow her every move, with some taking notes and others eagerly sampling ingredients. The room is filled with the shared joy of cooking and learning, a culinary symphony in progress. Bathed in sunlight, Logan and Sophie kneel side by side in the vibrant garden, a peaceful rhythm in their movements. Logan teases, "I think this petunia is trying to escape," his eyes twinkling with amusement. Sophie retorts playfully, "It probably heard your jokes," a smile dancing on her lips. Logan feigns offense. "Hey, my jokes are top-notch. They're garden variety hilarious." Sophie's laughter fills the air. "Oh, stop it. You're killing me," she says, her eyes sparkling. Sunlight floods the workshop, highlighting dust motes as Hank, kind and patient, stands beside a grizzled veteran. The veteran, wearing a worn cap, looks hesitant, the scent of sawdust hanging heavy in the air. Hank gently guides the veteran's hands as they begin to assemble a birdhouse. Initial awkwardness slowly fades from the veteran's face, replaced by a growing sense of focus. Determination dawns in his eyes as the birdhouse begins to take shape under their combined efforts. Sunlight dapples the forest floor as Shadow strides confidently, a group of excited children following close behind. He stops, pointing towards a patch of vibrant green moss clinging to a fallen log, a natural treasure in the woods. "All right, adventurers, Shadow says, his voice filled with enthusiasm, ready to explore the forest's secrets. Our mission today is to find the hidden treasures of the forest. Who can tell me what this is? Sunlight floods the lodge's art room, showcasing Emily's vibrant landscapes. Visitors admire her work, captivated by the display. Your use of color is simply stunning, Emily, Visitor 1 exclaims, praising her ability to bring landscapes to life. Visitor 2 marvels, I love the texture in this piece. You've truly captured the essence of the forest. Emily beams, gratitude radiating as Visitor 3 encourages. Keep up the fantastic work, Emily. You have a real gift. Pine Ridge bursts with autumn hues. Banners flutter, mingling with wood smoke and roasted apples. Laughter and music fill the air as townsfolk celebrate the harvest and community. Children's joyful shrieks echo as they chase each other through piles of vibrant, fallen leaves. Adults gather, their faces alight with joy, around tables overflowing with the season's bounty. In the lodge's main room, Noah and Grace begin to dance, their movements mirroring each other with delicate precision. Their bodies sway in harmony, each step measured and graceful, as if guided by an unseen force. Lost in the rhythm, their eyes meet, a silent conversation unfolding in the depths of their gazes. The world fades away as they become each other's universe, their connection deepening with every beat. A serene smile graces Grace's face, reflecting the joy and peace she finds in Noah's arms. Noah's eyes reflect adoration as he looks at Grace, his world complete in this dance, in this moment. The winter sun casts long shadows across Pine Ridge, its snow-covered landscape a pristine canvas. Noah and Grace walk through the snow, hand in hand, their figures small against the vast whiteness. Their breath mists in the cold air, tiny clouds against the backdrop of towering pines. The crisp air rings with the sound of their footsteps crunching in the fresh snow. A shared glance, a soft smile, their love radiates like warmth in the heart of winter. The landscape mirrors their bond, pure, enduring, and brilliantly illuminated by affection. Warm lamplight bathes Noah's face as he sits at his desk, a furrow in his brow showing deep thought. The cozy room, filled with personal items, speaks of a life being built amidst the quiet of Pine Ridge. Noah's hand moves across the page, capturing his innermost thoughts in his journal. Another day at Pine Ridge. Noah reflects, his voice a soft whisper in the silent room. The mountains have a way of healing wounds, he admits, finding solace in the rugged landscape. Sunlight filters through budding pines as Noah and Grace kneel, side by side, hands deep in the earth. They cradle a young sapling, its delicate leaves unfurling with the promise of new life. With gentle hands, they settle the sapling into its new home, a silent vow exchanged. The air is filled with the crisp scent of pine and the rich aroma of damp soil, a sensory symphony. A soft breeze whispers through the trees, carrying secrets and hopes on its gentle breath. The forest watches, a silent guardian of this shared moment of growth and commitment. The lodge's dining room glows softly, a long, polished table promising an evening of elegance. Fine china gleams under the chandelier's warm embrace, setting the stage for a lavish meal. Anticipation hangs thick in the air, mingling with the rich aroma of the feast to come. Silverware sparkles, reflecting the light and the hopeful smiles of the assembled guests. A sense of joy and camaraderie fills the room, promising a night of celebration. Each guest awaits the evening's unfolding events with palpable excitement. Sunlight kisses the tranquil lake at Pine Ridge as Noah and Logan sit together on the weathered dock. The gentle lapping of waves underscores their comfortable silence. Fishing lines cast into the shimmering water. Noah reflects, I remember when I first came to this lake. I was just a kid. Logan muses, this place has a way of making you feel small, you know? In a good way. Gratitude colors Noah's tone. Thanks for bringing me out here, Log. Logan warmly replies, anytime, Noah. Anytime. Sunlight floods the lodge library, illuminating dust motes as Sophie sits, a worn book in her hands. A group of children surrounds her, their eyes wide with rapt attention hanging on every word. Her voice, clear and confident, fills the room, a transformation from her former self, lost in the tale. A genuine smile graces Sophie's lips, radiating warmth and ease. The library transforms into a haven of stories and dreams under Sophie's enchanting narration. In the heart of Pine Ridge Forest, sunlight dapples through the trees, illuminating the vibrant green undergrowth. Shadow, a playful dog, darts through the sun-drenched forest, his energy boundless. His tail wags with unrestrained joy as he explores the woodland. He sniffs at the base of an ancient pine, uncovering the scents of the forest. Shadow leaps over fallen logs, his playful spirit echoing through the trees, a picture of pure canine happiness in the serene Pine Ridge forest. Sunlight floods the lodge's art room, illuminating easels and scattered canvases. Emily, apron splattered with paint, stands before her students, a warm smile lighting her face. She gestures enthusiastically, sharing her passion and guiding her students. Watching her, a sense of fulfillment washes over me. She's found her purpose. Her dedication radiates as she inspires others to unlock their creative potential. Sunlight paints Pine Ridge in gold as vibrant autumn leaves flutter in the breeze. Banners herald a fundraising event, a beacon of hope for the lodge's future. Laughter echoes through the crisp air as the community gathers, their faces radiant with purpose. A shared sense of camaraderie binds them together beneath the canopy of fall. In the lodge's main room, the fireplace crackles, casting a warm glow on Noah and Grace as they face a small, expectant crowd. Exhaustion lines their faces, yet their eyes shine with heartfelt gratitude. Noah's voice, thick with emotion, breaks the silence. "We just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts," Grace adds, her voice trembling slightly, "for believing in Pine Ridge, even when we almost lost hope ourselves." The sun kisses the pristine snow of Pine Ridge, a winter wonderland untouched. Noah and Grace, bundled in winter gear, work side by side, sculpting a snowman from the fresh powder. Their breath mists in the crisp air, each exhale a fleeting cloud against the bright, cold sky. Laughter echoes through the silent landscape, a joyful symphony in the heart of winter. Together, they mold their snowy creation, a beacon of warmth and camaraderie in the frozen expanse. In his room, Noah stares intently at a photograph, his gaze lost in a memory. The photograph reveals Samuel, Noah's uncle, smiling warmly, his eyes full of life. A soft, nostalgic expression washes over Noah's face, a blend of love and longing. His voice barely a whisper. Noah says, "He'd be proud," a silent promise hanging in the air. Beneath towering pines, a weathered group of veterans arrives, the scent of pine filling the crisp air. A rustic lodge promises solace, nestled deep within the serene embrace of the forest. Noah, his eyes kind and smile warm, stands ready to welcome them to their sanctuary. Hope dawns as they find a place to heal, rediscovering strength amidst the towering trees. Warm firelight dances across the faces in the lodge, casting long shadows that flicker with each shared laugh. The hearth crackles, its comforting sounds weaving through the chatter of Noah, Grace, and Hank. Each face glows with affection, lit by the flames and the camaraderie of Pine Ridge Lodge. Stories unfold, binding the residents in a tapestry of shared experiences and deep, abiding love. They are a family, forged not by blood, but by the unbreakable bonds of Pine Ridge. Beside the tranquil lake, Noah and Grace are silhouetted against the vibrant sunset, their figures intertwined with the warm hues of day's end. Bathed in the orange and pink light, they sit in comfortable silence, their unspoken love radiating through the peaceful scene. Their hands are intertwined, a physical bond reflecting the depth of their emotional connection as the day fades. Peaceful expressions adorn their faces, a mirror to the serenity of the lake and the quiet joy of shared companionship. The vibrant sunset casts long shadows, emphasizing the intimacy of their moment as they sit together in silent adoration. Sunlight floods the lodge kitchen as Grace stands at the stove, the aroma of spices swirling around her. With focused intensity, she stirs the pot, her brow furrowed in concentration. Grace meticulously plates each dish, her movements precise and deliberate. A gentle smile graces her lips as she arranges the ingredients with care. A sprig of parsley is added, the final touch to her culinary creation. Under the sun's golden embrace, Logan and Sophie work in the garden, their movements mirroring a deep, unspoken bond. With each shared task, the garden becomes a sanctuary, nurturing their friendship and sowing seeds of silent understanding. A sense of quiet serenity washes over them as they tend to the plants, finding solace in the simple act of creation. Their faces, once etched with worry, now reflect a newfound peace, illuminated by the warmth of the sun and their growing connection. In the heart of Pine Ridge, amidst the vibrant colors of the garden, Logan and Sophie discover healing and hope together. Sunlight fills the rustic workshop as Hank guides the veteran's hands, teaching him to sand a table leg with gentle precision. "Easy now. Feel the grain," Hank advises, his weathered face etched with patience. "Let the paper do the work." The veteran nods, his haunted eyes reflecting a struggle to focus. "Right. Sorry. I'm still getting used to it. Just focus on the feel of the wood. Let everything else fade away," Hank encourages, his voice a soothing balm. Hank smiles, a glimmer of hope in his kind eyes. "This table, it'll be beautiful again. Just like you." Sunlight dapples the Pine Ridge forest floor, painting shifting patterns as Shadow guides a group of eager children. Shadow points out a rare wildflower, his voice alive with the thrill of discovery. The children huddle close, their faces lit with wonder as Shadow reveals the secrets of the forest. A butterfly flits past, drawing gasps of delight from the young explorers, lost in the embrace of nature. Shadow and his small troop venture deeper into the whispering woods. Sunlight floods the art room as Emily stands before her easel, dust motes swirling around her, a world of color waiting. Her brush dances across the canvas, each stroke confident, feverish, blending hues into a vibrant, emotional landscape. A small smile graces her lips, a silent acknowledgement of the revelation unfolding with each layer of paint. More than just painting, it's a release, a torrent of emotions captured in bold colors. Pine Ridge Lodge bursts with life under the autumn sun, promising warmth and cheer. The air is crisp, carrying the scent of pine and wood smoke, a prelude to festive gatherings. Colorful autumn leaves blanket the ground, a warm tapestry beneath gathering feet. Laughter echoes through the trees, a symphony of joy and anticipation. Families and friends converge, drawn together by the promise of Thanksgiving. The lodge stands as a beacon, celebrating community and the blessings of the season. Crackling firelight dances across the lodge's main room, casting long shadows that stretch and sway with the flames. At the head of a laden wooden table, Noah stands tall, his gaze sweeping over the faces gathered before him. Grace stands beside Noah, her presence radiating warmth and strength, a pillar of support in the soft light. Around the table, a motley crew sits, their faces marked by hardship, their eyes reflecting resilience and hope. Noah's voice fills the room with gratitude. "We gather here tonight, not just to celebrate this meal, but to give thanks," Grace adds, her voice ringing with emotion, "for the community that has lifted us, healed us, and helped us find our purpose again." A pristine blanket of snow covers Pine Ridge, the winter sun casting long shadows across the untouched landscape. Amidst the snow-laden pines, Noah and Grace festively adorn their lodge, their movements a dance of love and anticipation. Bright ornaments sparkle against the rustic wood, transforming the lodge into a haven of Christmas cheer. Their shared laughter pierces the crisp winter air, echoing through the serene, snow-covered surroundings. in each other's eyes, a reflection of warmth and affection, their love a beacon against the cold winter day. In his room, Noah gazes out at the snow-covered landscape, bathed in the ethereal glow of the moon. The soft moonlight illuminates the silent, snow-blanketed world, and the quiet beauty fills Noah's eyes. A profound sense of peace washes over Noah as the tranquil scene unfolds before him. In a moment of quiet certainty, Noah realizes, "I have finally found my home." Beneath the vast spring sky, Noah and Grace stand together, their gazes fixed on the lodge. A palpable sense of love and shared accomplishment radiates between them. The lodge stands as a testament to their vision, a sanctuary of healing amidst the pines. Here veterans and their families find solace, hope blooming in the tranquil air. Life's path unfolds anew within the embrace of their sanctuary. Inside the lodge, a crackling fire throws dancing shadows, illuminating the residents gathered in the main room. Warm light paints smiles on the faces of Noah, Grace, and Hank as they share stories and laughter. Their faces glow, reflecting the deep bonds forged by shared experiences at Pine Ridge. They are a family, united by love and the comforting embrace of their shared home. Golden light bathes Pine Ridge Lake as the sun sets, shadows stretching across the still water. Noah and Grace sit hand in hand by the tranquil lake, love glowing in their eyes. The scent of pine fills the air as a gentle breeze whispers through the trees. Their faces glow in the fading light, reflecting a deep connection. They know that they're exactly where they're supposed to be. The narration echoes. Sunlight paints the office as Noah studies financial statements, a furrow etched deep in his brow. Dust motes dance in the sunlit air, disturbed only by the quiet ticking of a grandfather clock. Lost in thought, Noah taps a pen against his lips, the silence amplifying his concentration. Every detail in the room fades as numbers and figures swirl in Noah's mind. Grace, early 42nds, stands resolute before the town's modest school board building, determination etched on her face. She pauses, a deep breath filling her lungs as she steels herself for the task ahead. With a subtle adjustment of her blazer, she prepares to face whatever lies beyond the doors. Grace steps forward, crossing the threshold, her purpose unwavering, ready to confront the challenge. Sunlight floods the workshop, illuminating motes of dust and scattered wood shavings. Hank, weathered and strong, watches Elijah struggle with the unyielding wood. Elijah's brow furrows in concentration as he battles the carving. Hank's gaze is patient, a blend of warmth and expectation as he observes. The scent of sawdust hangs heavy in the air, a testament to generations of craftsmanship. Sunlight dapples through the Pine Ridge forest, casting shadows as a veteran battles silent demons. His hands tremble, breath shallow, a stark contrast to the forest's serene beauty. Shadow, the service dog, offers silent comfort, nudging the veteran's hand with unwavering loyalty. The veteran strokes Shadow's fur, finding solace in the warmth and soft fur. The gentle breeze whispers through the pines, a backdrop to the veteran's internal struggle. Sunlight floods the lodge's art room, illuminating a vibrant chaos of easels, paints, and canvases. Emily, radiating warmth, stands before the small group, a gentle guide in a world of artistic exploration. The scent of oil paint hangs heavy, a tangible invitation to create and express. Some participants tentatively touch their brushes to the canvas, hesitant strokes revealing inner caution. Others attack the surface with bold energy, their emotions unleashed in vibrant color. Today, let's explore our emotions through color, Emily encourages, her words a gentle call to vulnerability. Sunlight filters through the vibrant autumn leaves, casting a warm glow over the bustling community picnic at Pine Ridge. Laughter dances on the crisp autumn air, mingling with the joyful chatter of families and friends gathered in celebration. A long table laden with food shows the community celebrating the spirit of togetherness. Children with rosy cheeks chase each other across the lawn, their carefree energy a testament to the day's simple joys. The lodge buzzes with activity, its windows glowing with warmth and invitation. Old friends reminisce, their faces etched with years of shared memories and enduring camaraderie. Warm firelight dances on the wood-paneled walls, casting long shadows as Noah sits on the leather couch, lost in thought. Grace sits beside Noah, her expression thoughtful, gazing into the crackling fire. Noah breaks the silence, his voice soft. Pine Ridge. It changes you, doesn't it? Grace responds, her words measured. It strips away the unnecessary, shows you what really matters. Snow blankets Pine Ridge under a clear winter sky. Noah and Grace laugh, rolling a massive snowball across the pristine yard. Two children cheer, their faces flushed with excitement as the family shapes the snow into a snowman. Coal eyes sparkle in the sunlight, bringing the snowman to life under the crisp winter sky. Happy shouts fill the air, blending with the crunch of snow, creating lasting memories of winter joy and laughter. Sunlight floods the lodge library, casting a golden glow over rows of ancient books. Sophie, her smile radiant, is surrounded by eager children lost in the pages of their books. Faces alight with curiosity, the children's imaginations take flight within the lodge library. Each child is engrossed, their eyes wide with wonder as they explore new worlds through literature. The air is filled with the quiet rustle of pages and the soft murmur of young minds at work. The library transforms into a haven of stories, where adventure and knowledge intertwine. Under the warm sun, Logan's skilled hands care for the vibrant vegetable garden. Rows of lush greens and ripe reds promise a rich harvest for the lodge's kitchen. Sunlight bathes the garden, highlighting the bounty. Logan's practiced movements showcase his connection to nature. The garden thrives under Logan's care. A mix of colors creates a visual feast. Sunlight bathes the lodge kitchen, a haven of warmth and comfort. Grace, a woman with kind eyes, stands at the stove, her smile gentle. She stirs a pot of soup, its fragrant steam filling the cozy space. The aroma of herbs and vegetables hints at nourishment and care. Her efficient movements reflect a deep dedication to those she serves. Sunlight paints the forest floor as veterans gather, seeking peace amidst the towering pines. Guided by a meditation leader, they close their eyes, embracing the forest's gentle embrace. Birdsong and rustling leaves weave a symphony of nature, promising solace. In the serene woods, each veteran seeks a path to healing, their spirit soothed. Sunlight floods the art room, each mote of dust illuminated. Emily stands before a large mural, a vibrant tapestry of Pine Ridge's story. The mural showcases scenes of community growth, painted with hope and positive impact. Her brush strokes are fluid, each movement adding life to the narrative. Colors burst across the canvas, reflecting the vitality of Pine Ridge. Emily's confident touch brings the story of Pine Ridge to life. Under the expansive autumn sky, a bonfire crackles, its lively flames painting the faces of the lodge residents in a warm, inviting glow. Crisp air carries the comforting scent of burning wood and pine needles, mingling with the joyful sounds of shared stories. Laughter echoes through the towering trees, weaving a tapestry of camaraderie and connection among the gathered souls. Each face is illuminated by the firelight, reflecting moments of shared joy and heartfelt storytelling. The bonfire becomes the heart of Pine Ridge, fostering a sense of unity and warmth as the day transitions into twilight. Inside the lodge, a warm fire crackles, casting shadows that dance across faces. Noah and Grace, amidst the group, create a haven of calm in the firelight. Their gestures, soft and intentional, guide a delicate conversation. The air is heavy, thick, with unspoken emotions, a fragile balance. Vulnerability hangs in the air, a shared space of quiet trust. Noah and Grace walk through Pine Ridge, their breaths clouding the frosty winter air. The pristine, snow-covered ground sparkles beneath the radiant winter sun, an untouched expanse of white. Tall pines, Sentinels of the forest stand in silent watch, their branches laden with snow. The serene landscape holds them in its embrace, a peaceful interlude in a winter wonderland. Each footstep crunches softly, a gentle rhythm in the otherwise hushed, snow-laden forest. In Noah's room, a warm desk lamp casts shadows on wooden walls as Noah sits hunched, lost in thought. His pen scratches across the journal, each word a testament to his healing journey at Pine Ridge. A worn family photo and river stones add personal touches to the sparsely decorated room. The air is thick with pine scent, enveloping Noah in quiet contemplation as he writes. Under the vast spring sky, Noah and Grace kneel together, their hands tenderly coaxing life from the dark earth. Tiny seedlings find their home in the soil, a promise of vibrant blooms against the backdrop of Pine Ridge. The rich colors of nascent flowers stand in stark contrast to the earth. A gentle breeze whispers through the towering pines, rustling their needles in a sylvan symphony. The air is thick with the sweet scent of blossoms, a fragrant testament to the renewal of spring. The earth yields to their touch, a silent partnership between humankind and nature. Sunlight floods the dining room as residents gather around long wooden tables, the comforting aroma of stew filling the air. Laughter and quiet conversation mingle as they share a meal, a sense of community warming the room. This stew is incredible. Thank you, resident one says, gratitude evident in their eyes. I'm so grateful for this place, and for all of you, resident two adds, their voice filled with heartfelt emotion. Under the dapple of sunlight through pines, Noah and Logan sit on the wooden dock, fishing lines cast into the still, clear lake. The tranquil lake mirrors the surrounding pines, a serene picture framed by the lush greenery of Pine Ridge. Silence hangs in the air, broken only by the gentle lapping of water against the dock and the distant call of birds. Sunlight dances on the water's surface, creating a mesmerizing play of light and shadow around their fishing lines. They sit side by side, a shared sense of peace and contentment radiating between them as they wait patiently. The air is filled with the sounds of nature, a symphony of tranquility enveloping Noah and Logan in a moment of serene connection. Sunlight floods the lodge library as Sophie, warm and inviting, sits surrounded by eager children. Dust motes dance in the light as Sophie holds a worn book, ready to tell a story. Sophie begins, her voice capturing the children's imaginations. And so, the brave knight ventured into the dark forest. The children's eyes widen, lost in Sophie's tale of courage and moonlight. Sunlight paints the forest floor, a lively mosaic of light and shadow. Children dart through the trees, their joyful laughter echoing in the tranquil air. Shadows playfully dance around the children, enhancing their exuberance. Each ray of sunlight seems to amplify the children's happiness. The forest breathes with life, a sanctuary of childhood joy and light. Sunlight floods the art room where Emily sits, surrounded by canvases and scattered art supplies. Emily gestures encouragingly, her eyes full of warmth as a participant nervously holds a paintbrush. The participant tentatively dabs paint onto the blank canvas, a moment of quiet courage. Just let your emotions guide you, Emily says softly. There's no right or wrong way to express yourself here. Pine Ridge bursts with the vibrant energy of the autumn harvest, colorful banners dancing in the brisk wind. Laughter echoes through the crisp air as villagers celebrate the season's bounty. The community gathers, their faces alight with joy and camaraderie. The lodge stands as a beacon of warmth amidst the colorful spectacle. Autumn hues paint the landscape, a backdrop to the lively festival. A strong sense of community binds the villagers in joyful celebration. Soft light fills the lodge's main room, casting long, dancing shadows that echo the gentle movements of Noah and Grace. They sway together in a silent dance, a profound connection flowing between them, deeper than words. Their eyes meet, reflecting a love forged in shared trials and a quiet thankfulness for their bond. A peaceful intimacy envelops them, a serene tableau of enduring affection and mutual respect. The soft light emphasizes the depth of their silent conversation, a testament to their unbreakable connection. Under the winter sun, Noah and Grace walk, hand in hand, their silhouettes stark against the pristine snow. The crisp air bites, yet their intertwined hands radiate warmth, a silent testament to their bond. Their breaths mist in the cold, each exhale a shared secret in the vast white expanse of Pine Ridge. The landscape, though frozen, seems to thaw under the gentle radiance of their affection. Footprints mark their path in the untouched snow, a symbol of the journey they embark on together. Dim light paints long shadows across Noah's room. The only sound, the soft whisper of wind against the snow-covered window. Noah sits on the bed's edge, his gaze lost in the silent, snowy landscape. A quiet stillness permeates the room, reflecting the deep thoughts swirling within Noah's mind. With a sigh, Noah murmurs, "Pine Ridge, it's become my home," the words hanging in the still night air. New veterans arrive at Pine Ridge, their weary faces reflecting a mix of anticipation and apprehension. The air is crisp, carrying the scent of pine, promising renewal and peace. Noah stands ready with open arms, his kind eyes offering warmth and understanding. His weathered hands tell a story of healing, a beacon of hope in a sanctuary of solace. Inside the lodge, the main room glows with warmth from the crackling fireplace, casting dancing shadows on the walls. Lodge residents huddle together, the firelight illuminating their faces as they share stories and laughter. Each smile reflects a shared history, their bond deepening with every word spoken into the cozy night. They are more than just residents. They are a family, their hearts intertwined with the spirit of Pine Ridge. The warmth of the fire mirrors the warmth of their camaraderie, a beacon of belonging in the tranquil night. Noah and Grace sit in silhouette on a weathered dock, the setting sun painting the sky with fiery hues. The tranquil lake mirrors the vibrant colors of the sky, creating a breathtaking, symmetrical vista. A comfortable silence envelops them, their hearts full of unspoken love and gratitude. The gentle breeze whispers through the surrounding pines, carrying the scent of earth and water. Time seems to stand still as they share this perfect, serene moment by the lake. Sunlight bathes the lodge kitchen as Grace hums, her movements a dance of practiced ease in the familiar space. The rhythmic chop of vegetables mixes with the simmering aroma of herbs, filling the heart of the lodge. Grace stirs a large pot, her face a picture of quiet contentment as she nourishes both body and soul. The kitchen, warmed by sunlight and Grace's nurturing presence, becomes a sanctuary of simple joys. Sunlight filters through the trees, painting the lush garden in dappled light as Logan and Sophie kneel, hands stained with earth. Rows of vibrant flowers surround them, a testament to their care and dedication in creating a space of beauty and tranquility. Dancing shadows play across their faces as they carefully tend to the plants, a silent harmony between them. The garden thrives under their touch, a sanctuary of life blooming under the gentle caress of the sun. Sunlight floods the lodge workshop, illuminating dust and eager faces. Hank, weathered but enthusiastic, stands before the group. Tools are scattered across the workbenches, evidence of creativity. Hank gestures warmly, encouragement in his voice and eyes. Sunlight dapples the forest floor as Shadow leads a group of eager children through the towering trees. Shadow halts, his hand outstretched towards a colossal pine, drawing the children's curious gazes upward. The children gather at the base of the pine, their faces alight with wonder and anticipation. The forest is filled with the silent promise of adventure, secrets hidden within the ancient woods. Bathed in soft daylight, the art room buzzes with creative energy. Easels stand ready, canvases awaiting their stories. Emily moves gracefully, a beacon of encouragement. Her presence, a gentle guide in this sanctuary of art. Faces furrowed in concentration, the participants lose themselves in their work, brushes dancing across canvases. Each stroke is a whisper of emotion, anxieties fading as colors blend, revealing hidden depths. The room breathes with the collective heartbeat of creation. A haven where art transcends words. Bathed in golden sunlight, Pine Ridge Lodge is adorned with autumn wreaths and pumpkins, ready for the harvest celebration. The crisp autumn air is filled with cheerful chatter as locals gather, their laughter echoing through the festive scene. Tables groan under the weight of pies, roasted vegetables, and steaming beverages, a feast for the senses. Gratitude fills the air as the community comes together, honoring the spirit of the season in Pine Ridge. The quaint lodge radiates warmth, inviting all to partake in the bounty and joy of the autumn celebration. Warm light bathes the lodge's main room, where Noah and Grace sit among others, creating a haven of shared stories. The soft crackle of the fire complements the atmosphere, fostering open communication and mutual support. Faces glow in the firelight, mirroring the emotional warmth that fills the room. A quiet strength permeates the lodge, binding them together in shared understanding and comfort. Under the winter sun, Noah and Grace tread through untouched snow, their breaths visible in the icy air. The landscape is a painting of white and green, where snow-laden pines glisten. A pristine expanse unfolds, their footprints the first marks on the untouched canvas. The crisp air fills their lungs as they move in unison, the only sound the crunch of snow. Serenity blankets the scene as the winter day embraces the silent journey. Bathed in the soft glow of lamplight, Noah sits at his desk, the rustic wooden walls of his room adorned with memories of Pine Ridge. His pen dances across the worn pages of his journal, each stroke a whisper of stories untold. Lost in thought, a faint smile graces his lips as he reflects on the place he calls home. Pine Ridge, it's more than just a place, Noah says, his voice echoing with the weight of experience. It's a catalyst. Under the expansive sky of Pine Ridge, Noah and Grace begin planting saplings, their figures small against the backdrop of nature's rebirth. The scent of pine fills the air, mingling with the rich aroma of damp earth as they work, a symphony of spring's promise. Each sapling is placed with care, mirroring the burgeoning life that surrounds them, a silent testament to hope and renewal. Sunlight filters through the budding trees, casting a golden glow on their hands as they nurture new life in the heart of the forest. Sunlight bathes the lodge's dining room, casting a warm glow on the residents gathered around the wooden table. Contentment fills the air as plates are emptied, bellies full, and hearts warmed by the shared meal. A chorus of voices rises, each expressing gratitude for the nourishing food and supportive community. Their haven, a sanctuary built on shared meals and mutual support, shines under the benevolent sun. Under a warm sun, Noah and Logan sit by the serene lake, fishing rods ready. The picture of peaceful companionship. Laughter dances between them as they share stories, their bond deepening with each shared glance and whispered confidence. The gentle lapping of water provides a calming rhythm, underscoring the quiet joy of their lakeside meeting. Sunlight glints off the water, mirroring the warmth and growing connection between the two friends. Sunlight floods the lodge library, motes of dust swirling in golden rays as Sophie sits, a leather-bound book in her lap. Her expression is warm and inviting as she begins to read, her voice filling the silent room. Sophie's voice draws the others in, each face reflecting the stories that she shares. Sophie reads, inspiring them to embrace the power of storytelling, the narrator says. The listeners are captivated, hanging on to every word as the narrative unfolds. Sunlight filters through the dense pine canopy, painting the forest floor with an ethereal dance of light and shadow. The vibrant green of pines and ferns is intensified by the dappled sunlight, evoking a sense of serene joy. Shadows lengthen and shorten, creating a constantly shifting mosaic that enlivens the silent woods. The air is filled with a crisp, clean scent of pine as nature's untouched beauty unfolds. Noah stands overlooking Pine Ridge, now a vibrant community bathed in sunlight, a place reborn. A gentle smile spreads across Noah's face, reflecting the peace and belonging he has finally found. The camera pans across the revitalized town, showcasing bustling streets and flourishing life. Grace approaches Noah, her eyes mirroring his contentment as she closes the distance between them. Noah and Grace embrace, a silent promise of shared futures and unwavering support passing between them. They stand together, silhouettes against the horizon, facing the unknown with hope and determination.